Who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We stand for the national anthem of France. Quite some performance, and now here comes the response. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
We're on the way. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Douglas Luiz, João Pedro. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, played out to the right. Now it's Mbappe. Gabriel, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Luiz does really well there, he is strong. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I've always liked the very all-round capabilities of this fella, Bruno Guimaraes. He's strong, competitive, aggressive without the ball, but one of the better distributors when he's on it. He usually slots into a deep midfield role, linking up with the wide men and centre-backs, but he's just as effective when he gets further up the pitch to find something more telling.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Hernandez. Now it's Mbappe. Distributed tidily. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully a football match will break out soon.
Hernandez does well to get it back. A Probing pass. Savinho gets into a good position. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. France are looking to go forward now. And it's Carlos Augusto. Gabriel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Olise. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's picked his way through, and he shoots! Just swings wide.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target. Brazil clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Joelinton. And it's Joelinton. Approaching the half-hour mark. Olise. He's going for goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And this is Rabiot. Oh, shooting chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Opts to play it back. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Douglas Luiz. More and more pressure on the ball here for Joelinton. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Savinho. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. He's found a way through. There it is! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Neymar. Koundé. And that's a throw-in. And it's Hernandez. It's a throw-in. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Mbappe. It's a pretty loose pass. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Douglas Luiz. Camavinga gets a foot in here. He's looking wide.
Minuto de acréscimo.
Out for a throw. Olise. Goes down, but nothing given. Danilo. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How would you review the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
France have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going.
He's had a shot! Superb from Dembele!
Well, what a restart this has been. A top player striking early. The perfect fillip to push on from what was a stunning finish.
Gol marcado para a França.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
France are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
And he's managed to get free. Neymar plays it short. And the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Not the most accurate pass. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that's a key interception.
Dembele really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
That pass isn't the best. Good ball, good take. And here's Olise! He scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
France, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. Now it's Mbappe, spread it left. Dembele. And he's had a hit! Oh, that is very close.
Camavinga brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Bruno Guimaraes to Douglas Luiz, and it's Neymar. One has ended up in no man's land. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Olise. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. They get a throw in. Ah, he's given it away. He's shifting through the gears here. Hernandez has it in a wide position. Marquinhos. Gabriel. And it's Douglas Luiz. Olise. There he goes, motoring forward. Luis did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Mbappe. Now this could be a chance. Decent chance! Douglas Luiz. João Pedro. Camavinga. Played out towards the right wing. Koundé. Now it's Olise. Olise. Goes for a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, it was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Camisa 6.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Fechando o campo para a entrada
And
de
now they can spring out of
camisa
defence.
24, Camisa 8.
Savinho receives it in a wide position. Oh, it's Dembele. He has found the way through. Spread out to the left. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, good spread. And here's Savinho. Rabiot. Gabriel promptly onto that, and that is that. Nicely spread. And they can counter here. That is a great pick out. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Teremos
Goes long
3
and
minutos de
straight.
acréscimo.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Saliba was in no mood for any of that. No luck with that dink over the top. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's João Pedro. That's that, the end. France can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Olise claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you sum